WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
This is WON Brooklyn.
From Old Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York, WON Sports presents New York White Sox Baseball, powered by MLB The Show 19. Tonight is game one of a four-game series between the New York White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. The New York White Sox are red hot. Can they continue their offensive explosion against Boston? Find out. Sox versus Sox next.
Don't you hate it when you go to answer the phone and you've just missed the call? All you get is that eeet. Well, with return call, if you don't make it to the phone on time, it's okay.
Hello?
It remembers the last number that called you and automatically calls it back. But now let's say the phone rings and you don't want to be interrupted. What if it's an important call? With caller ID, you can silently screen your calls.
Barbara, you okay?
Honey, it's time.
I'll never get home in time. Start breathing. I'll call Kate.
Call waiting lets important calls get through. It's the most popular Bell Atlantic IQ service. Call now for call waiting.
Mike.
Barbara just went into labor.
Okay, I'll pick her up and meet you at the hospital. Let me get back to you, Mary.
Be there for the people who count on you. Call now for call waiting, caller ID, and return call. There's no service connection charge.
Kate, yeah, we did just try to call.
Call 1-800-272-1006 now for IQ services, and the service connection is free.
Welcome back to Old Yankee Stadium. The ace, Nolan Ryan, who's undefeated, 5-0. In his 5 starts, this will be start number 6 with an ERA of 2.32. Will be on the mound here tonight against the Boston Red Sox. And the Red Sox will be leading off here in a matter of moments. Here is Eduardo Nunez, 235 average with 3 home runs and a couple of runs batted in. The battle of the Sox about to get underway in the first of 4 from the Bronx. First pitch, fouled away, strike 1. First pitch at 7:11 tonight. Overcast night. Sox came off a sweep again of the Baltimore Orioles. Yesterday a slugfest, 13-11 was the final. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. Beautiful night for baseball once again. Evan Gattis setting up the pitches. He's calling the balls and strikes here tonight against Nolan, and that one's fouled away. 0-2 remains. 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 on the curveball. Good start for Nolan. First strike out of the ball game. And that'll give us time to take a look at the Red Sox lineup. Nunez, Benintendi, Martinez, Betts, Bogarts, Pierce, Bradley Jr., Holt, and Vasquez. So, that'll bring up Benintendi. 271 average. 2 home runs, 11 runs batted in. One out delivery, strike, nip that corner. 55 degrees overcast, wind is blowing in from center field, so it'll be tough to hit the fly balls. The 0-1, rip but foul, we'll do it again. Going for that changeup again, apparently. We'll make it the curveball. The 0-2, he fouls it back. 0-2 remains. Oh, 2 again. He struck him out. Number 2 in a row for Nolan to begin this one. Look at the smile on Benintendi. He knows he got fooled on that one. 2 down. Coming up, J.D. Martinez. .290 average, 11 home runs, that leads the team. 30 runs batted in, and on-base percentage at a whopping .399. 2-out delivery. Strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And this is this crowd here at the old stadium. Some of them a little bit silent. Some of them are semi-standing up. It'll be an 0-2 to Martinez. The stretch. And the pitch by Nolan. He struck him out! And strikes out the side to begin the ball game. What a start for Nolan. Half inning complete. Scoreless with the White Sox coming to bat. Rick Porcello will be on the mound for Boston. 1-2 so far, an ERA of 6.68. 6 starts so far. This is start number 7 of the 2019 campaign. He'll be facing a different type of lineup for the Sox, and leading off will be Roberto Alomar. Ricky Henderson dropped to the number 2 spot just for tonight, apparently. Alomar hitting at .512 with 21 home runs and 50 runs batted in. Switch hitter, batting left-handed. The pitch. Ground ball toward the home base hit. Good start for the White Sox here in the first. Coming up, Ricky Henderson. Take a look at this solid hit again by Alomar here, right through the hole. Nothing the second base can do about it. Here's Ricky Henderson. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. Henderson hitting at a whopping .503 so far. Rip but foul, strike 1. Henderson enters today's game with an 18-game hitting streak on the line. The infield is in. The outfield is deep. Hit hard into the gap in left center. That's going to be problems. That's going to be a base hit. And Alomar hesitated. He has a chance to score. He will come around to score. The throw home is not in time. Sox lead 1-0. RBI triple by Henderson. His 6th triple of the year. And it's a big one. And now we know why they put Henderson to bat second. Good start for the Sox, and still nobody out here in the first. An RBI triple by Henderson. Now we have Don Mattingly. Hit hard to right field. Way back is the outfielder. Toward the wall. It's gone. So long, farewell. Don Mattingly, a 2-run homer. His 38th of the year. And just like that, the White Sox have put up a 3-spot. It's 3-0 New York. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Don Mattingly, this budge for you. Wow. Well, it could be one of these games where Rick Porcello does not stay too long in this one. Here's Reggie Jackson. 3 runs in, an RBI triple by Henderson, and a 2-run homer by Mattingly as Reggie hits one to dead center. Badley Jr. going back, and he makes the catch. Out number 1. Let's take a look at the Sox batting lineup. As we see Griffey walk to the batter's box, you have Alomar, Henderson, Mattingly, Jackson, Griffey Jr., Boggs, Gaddis, who's been red hot, Cargo, and Giambi. So a little bit of a different lineup. Here's Ken Griffey, who had 2 home runs last night. His 43rd and 44th, has 78 runs batted in, average at .500. 44 home runs, lead the majors, and leads the White Sox. One out pitch. There she goes. No doubt about it. No, it's foul, or is it fair? We shall see. Oh boy. That was borderline. They'll review it to see if it's a strike or a home run. And we have a stoppage of play. Man, did he rip that one. And that's a foul ball. So, it's a strike. So, Rippey got a hold of it, but just missed it. The 0-1. Ground ball right to first. Nice grab there. Rather first baseman to Rob Griffey, and there's 2 down. Think of Wade Boggs. Hitting at .510. Slugging percentage is up there. 3-0 White Sox against the Red Sox in game 1 of 4 here from the Old Stadium. And a ground ball. Whoa, what a stop by the second baseman. Will he get Boggs? The answer is no, as he throws it into the Sox dugout. An error for the Red Sox. They'll score that a single and an E4. That was ugly, and that brings up Evan Gaddis on an RBI chance. Lined it up in left center. That will score that run. All the way to the wall it will go. The Lumberjack man has himself an RBI double, and the Sox have their 4th run of this inning. 4-0 New York. And now bring up Cargo. Hitting, playing second shortstop for Barry Larkin, who will get the day off. Well, here's Cargo, who doesn't get that much playing time because of a crowded outfield. Now he's playing shortstop for Larkin, who's getting the day off. Ground ball to first, and that will retire the side. 4 runs, including a 2-run home run by Mattingly, his 38th homer of the year. And at the end of 1, it's the White Sox 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Well, here's Mookie Betts, leads the team with 34 RBIs. He has 7 home runs. His average at .339. His on-base percentage at .405. He's a tough customer for any pitcher, including this one right here. Nolan struck out the side to begin the ball game in the first inning, and he popped this one up. Betts does into right. Can of corn for Reggie Jackson. 1 down here in the second. Let's take a look at the White Sox defense, and it looks like this. In the outfield, Henderson, Griffey Jr., and Jackson. The infield's Cargo, Alomar, Mattingly, Boggs. And catching the balls and strikes is Evan Gaddis, and on the mound, the great one, Nolan Ryan. Here's Bogarts, Xander Bogarts, hitting at .217 with 1 home run, 10 runs. Man, I have no idea where that Xavier came from. So forgive me on that situation. That's chopped foul, strike 1. He's going to be with the Red Sox a long time, signed an extension a few days ago. There's a strike that nipped the corner, and Bogarts doesn't like that at all. It'll be an 0-2 to Bogarts. And the pitch by Nolan. He struck him out. Number 4 of the day for Roland. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 25, Steve Pierce.
I'll bring up Steve Pierce. We'll tell you Steve's stats in a moment if we have a chance. He takes the ball down low. 1-0. Steve hitting at .271 so far in this campaign. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Went with the 12-seamed curveball that time. 1-1. The pitch on the way. Down low, 2 balls and 1 strike. It'll be a 2-1. The pitch. Fouled away, and now the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Pierce. Not an easy customer to face. The 2-2. Another foul ball. We'll do it again. Again the stretch. And the 2-2. Just missed. And now the count is full for Jackie Bradley. And look at the umpire who just possibly messed up that call. Oh, it's on him. So it'll be a payoff from Nolan to Steve Pierce. Here it comes. And he missed it. Wow. And Nolan is barking at the home plate umpire in disgust.
The center fielder.
That's the first walk of the ball game, and that'll bring up Jackie Bradley Jr. Wow. 2 close pitches. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. The 0-1. Nips the corner again. 0-2. Listen to this crowd here on their feet against Ryan. And a ground ball to third. Side retire. 1 walk. A man is stranded. No hits. 1.5 complete. It's the Sox 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Jason Giambi, average at 1,000. Playing DH today as Frank Thomas gets the night off here tonight. So the Giambino back with the White Sox once again at the plate. Leading off the second against Rick Porcello. Line foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Line to first, past Pierce. A base hit. Maybe an error. We shall see. Pierce should have got to that one. They're going to call that a base hit. That was shot like a bullet. And now bring up Roberto Alomar. That is the 6th hit surrendered by Porcello. He does not look sharp. And here's Alomar. 1 for 1 with a single and a run. Red Hot Ricky Henderson is on deck. 4-0. White Sox lead Boston here. In the bottom of the second, 1 on and nobody out. Into right center. That's going to be problems. It's going to be off the wall. And we got some base running issues with Giambi. He's going to be safe at third. I thought he was dead at third, but the ball was thrown so far offline. He was able to slide in there and now bring up Ricky Henderson with an RBI chance. Out the middle, base hit. That should score at least 2. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. He'll score easily. It's 6-0 New York. And Porcello may be on a short leash. And now bring up Mattingly, who's already hit a 2-run home run in this game already. So here's Donnie. And that's going to be all for Porcello. We told you he was going to be on a short leash. We didn't think it was going to be this short, and it is. It's called the bullpen, brought to you by the Daily News / Daily Planet. We'll be back.
Mike Lupica and Howard Cosell for the Daily News.
What's on your mind these days, Howard?
Weighty things, Mike. Changing political currents, summit diplomacy.
But most often, Howard.
Baseball, Michael. The World Series looms. That means more fans turning to the Daily News.
For great coverage and pretty good columns.
You're too modest. There are great sports columns in the Daily News, only one of which is yours.
The Daily New York hometown paper.
Rick Porcello could not record it out in the second inning. 6 runs have scored in this game totaled. And Ramirez will be on the mound to try to clean up the mess that Porcello created. Wow. Couldn't even get it out in the second. Here's Mattingly with a 2-run home run back in the first. His 38th homer of the year. With Henderson now at first base and nobody out here in the second. 6-0 White Sox. Takes a strike, a cutter, 0-1. Reggie Jackson's on deck, by the way. The 0-1. Mattingly tattoos one to right field. It is gone. Number 39 for Mattingly. So long, farewell. 2-run homer, and it's 8-0 Sox. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Don Mattingly, this bud for you. He got all of that one. Man, that was a bullet. Here it is again on replay. What a swing and what a shot. That ball just got out of here. And it's another 2-run home run, and now bring up Reggie. Sox 8, Red Sox nothing. It's that type of a ball game. And a chopper to the second. And there's your first out of the second. Let's take a look at the Boston defense. It looks like they're going to have a field day in the outfield. Bradley Jr., Betts, and Benintendi make the outfield. The infield's Holt, Pierce, Bogarts, Nunez, and catching the Boston strikes is Vasquez, and Ramirez out of the bullpen is on the mound. Here's Ken Griffey, who lined out back in the first. Sox 8, Red Sox nothing. And the pitch to Griffey, hard hit ball, left center. That could be problems. It's going to be a single for Griffey Jr. Wow. You know how bad Porcello is as we take a look at Ken Griffey's 23rd hitting streak continues? He couldn't even last until we showed the defensive graphic. That's how bad Porcello was. And oh man. Here's Wade Boggs. Fouled away, strike one. Boggs 1 for 1 with a single and a run. If you just joined us, you have missed a lot. It's been all White Sox. Rick Porcello just atrocious. And couldn't even get it out in the second inning. Hot shot foul, 0-2. The infield is in, the outfield's normal for the Red Sox against the White Sox. 0-2. Into center field, can of corn for Jackie Bradley Jr., who makes the catch for the second out of the second. So, now bring up Evan Gattis. Evan Gattis, a double RBI, his last time up, 1 for 1. With a man now at first, 2 outs, and a couple of runs in for the White Sox in this inning. What a grab by the third baseman, Nunez. Side retired, but not before the Sox scored a couple of runs, including 2 off the bat of Mattingly. At the end of 2 is the White Sox 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Brock Holt leads off here in the third. Beautiful night for baseball at the Old Stadium. The Battle of the Sox, game 1 of 4 between the White Sox and the Red Sox. So far, it's been all White Sox.
0-1's the count.
Nolan back to work, nursing an 8-run lead at the moment here in the third. Has surrendered only 1 walk in this game. Borderline calls by the home plate umpire. Oh, 2 to second. Alamar's got it. 1 down here in the third. Well, the standings is lopsided. The Sox with the best record in baseball, 29-1. With a win tonight, it'll be their 30th win. They lead Cleveland by 11.5. Cleveland ain't no slouch. They are really playing some good baseball. But the hot start that the White Sox have been on, I mean, it's going to be tough to try to overcome. Vasquez, the batter, grounds it foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Strike, nip that corner to the displeasure of Vasquez. 0-2.
Nope.
Missed. 1 and 2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
1-2 pitch. He struck him out. Another K for Nolan, his 5th of the night.
Now batting.
As you look at the league leaders in the American League heading into this game, Mike Scott with 6 wins. Yarborough for Tampa Bay with 5. The rest are Sox, all with 5 as well. Eduardo Nunez, who struck out to begin the ball game, 0 for 1 here tonight, is now at the plate with 2 outs here in the 3rd. Fouled away strike 1 into the White Sox dugout. Nobody's there, so nobody's hurt. Strike taken, nipped that corner to the dismay of Nunez. 0-2 is the count. And the pitch. Ooh, again borderline. Nolan just staring at the umpire. You be the judge. Strike or ball? Borderline. 1-2. One-two delivery. Missed again. Whoa. 2-2 now on Nunez. 2-2 pitch to Alomar. Side retired. 1-2-3 goes Boston. We play 2.5. Is the White Sox 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Cargo, who grounded out his last time up. Playing shortstop for Barry Larkin, who gets the day off today. Base is empty. Nobody out here in the 3rd. Swinging a line drive, base hit down the right field line. And Cargo's got a leadoff single to begin the 3rd inning. How about that? A former Sox coming through again. Coming up, Jason Giambi. Look at this swing. Look at this sweet swing of Cargo. That's one that's a beauty. Here's Giambi, who had a base hit his last time up. Swings and grounds one through the hole. Base hit into right. He's on for the 2nd time in this game. Wow.
The second baseman.
And now bring up the top of the order, Roberto Alomar. Alomar with a couple of hits here and there in this contest. Big RBI chance here for Roberto. 8-0, White Sox lead the Red Sox. The pitch on the way. This is going to be a double play.
That's an out.
2 down. No! The ball was thrown way off the line, and runners at the corners with only 1 out. So they got the out at 2nd, but the throw to first was kindergartenish. Wow. So now bring up Ricky Henderson with the infield in and the outfield normal. Line foul, strike 1. Henderson 2 for 2 here tonight. The 0-1. Ripped down the left field line, foul, 0-2. Down the line, foul. We'll do it again. A battle between this pitcher and this batter. RBI chance here for Henderson. 2 on, 1 out. Into right field. This could fall. It'll be caught. Runners will stay put. Here bring up Don Mattingly, who has had himself a field day so far tonight with 2 two-run home runs. This time, he has 2 men on base. 2 for 2, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. And another RBI chance here for Donnie Baseball, with Reggie Jackson on deck. So 2 on, 2 outs. Sox trying to score a run here in this inning. To left field, can of corn, side retired. And for the first time, the White Sox do not score. They strand 2 runners on base. And at the end of 3, it's the White Sox 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Andrew Benintendi, who struck out in the first, leads off here in the fourth inning of play. Yours truly, Jonathan Rios. You're going to play-by-play and commentary of White Sox 19, powered by MLB The Show 19 on WON Sports. The Sox head into this contest 29-1. That's their record. And with a win tonight, it'll be win number 30, which is absolutely astounding. Takes a strike, Andrew does. 0-2 now. The pitch coming. He struck him out. Whoa, he made him lose balance on that one. Strikeout number 6 of the game. One down. When you make him lose balance like that, you're throwing some good stuff. Here's J.D. Martinez, who struck out his last time up. Swing and a miss, strike one. Martinez 0 for 1. His average now dipping to 288. 11 home runs, 30 runs batted in. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. AD looks like he's always swinging for the fences, doesn't he? 0-2. He struck him out. Number 7 for Nolan. JD can't believe it. And he walks to the dugout with his hands confused and his head shaking in disbelief. 2 down here in the fourth. 7 strikeouts already for Nolan, and now here's Mookie, who flew out back in the second. Fouled away, strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And for the second time in this game, Nolan, or make it the third time in this game, Nolan trying to strike out the side. He's a strike away from doing that against a tough batter, Mookie. The 0-2. He struck out the side. Number 8 for Nolan, side retired. Middle of the fourth. It's the Sox leading the Red Sox 8-0. Here's Reggie Jackson. 0 for 2, lined out and grounded out. Trying to extend his hitting streak. He did it yesterday. Trying to do it again here tonight. First pitch to him. Into center, will it fall through? The answer is no, as Bradley Jr. makes the catch. And Jackson now 0 for 3. There's the finishing line for Rick Porcello, just got awful. No other way to put it. 7 earned runs, 7 runs, 8 hits, 14. He only threw 14 pitches, only lasted an inning. That's pathetic. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 with a single back in the second inning. His average at 500, sitting on 44 home runs, which leads baseball and leads the team. 1-out delivery. Swing and a line drive down the right field line, but caught by the right fielder. Out number 2. Well, he's hit that ball hard twice today, hasn't he? How about Wade Boggs? Boggs 1 for 2 with a single and a run. 8-0 White Sox against the Boston Red Sox. The pitch. Line right to the second baseman, side retire. 1-2-3 goes New York. At the end of 4 from the old stadium, it's the White Sox 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Bogarts will step into the batter's box here with his team down by 8. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Fouled straight back, 0-1. 1-1, I should say. Only being careful on every pitch he delivers. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Man's getting a little bit frustrated with the umpire, but that was outside, no question. The 2-1. Foul tip. 2-2 now on Bogarts. 2-2 pitch. Line, base hit down the right field line. Cancel the postgame show. Bogarts going for 2. The throw by Jackson is way off. A double for Bogarts. That ends the no-hitter. Boy, that thing was ripped. He took a sinker and ripped it the other way. Good effort by Mattingly, but to no avail. Steve Pierce, the batter, swings and misses, strike one. Wow. Steve Pierce took a walk his last time up. And lines it right to Boggs. One down. And a nice scoop there by Mattingly. Runner's going to go to third. The throw, and he got him! A double play! Holy cow, heads up by Mattingly. 2 down. And a standing ovation to Donnie. Oh, ho, ho. Here's Jackie Bradley. And a short ground ball to Nolan. He's got it. Side retired. One hit, but because of the base running mistake, no men are left on base. So halfway through, White Sox lead the Red Sox 8-0. We're now going to pause for station identification.
This is WON Brooklyn.
Welcome everybody to the light beer battle of the big guys. And there they are, 2 teams locked in mortal combat to decide the eternal argument over light beer from Miller. On one side, the big guys who think the best thing about light is it tastes great. Yeah, it tastes great. Tastes great. On the other side, the big guys who think the best thing about light is it has a third less calories than their regular beer. It's less filling. Less filling. Less filling.
I feel strongly both ways.
I tell you, this is really no respect. Blue is the violet and red is the rose. You don't pull them or break your nose.
The tension here is almost unbearable.
Oh, you got it.
They can't go on much longer. Something big has got to happen soon. Holy cow, look at that.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, dolls.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
I still don't know why they asked me to do this commercial.
Oh boy, when will she ever learn? I am unbeatable. I am unstoppable. She can't kill me. The only person that's going to go down is her. 6 feet under.
Evan Gaddis. Well, what a play by Mattingly. First of all, to get a good throw, first of all, got him. Well, it was a line drive play. You know the situation. But, man, oh, man, I tell you, I don't know what Steve Pierce was thinking to try to go to third. It did not work. Into right center field. That's going to be extra base for Evan Gaddis, you would think. It will be. The Lumberjack man hustling all the way to second. He's got himself a leadoff double to begin the 5th inning. I'll bring up Cargo. Take a look at this base hit by Gaddis. Good piece hitting. Giambi's on deck. Deep to right field. Way back it'll go. So long, farewell. Cargo goes Gonzo. We haven't said that in years. We're saying it now, and the Sox hit double digits. They lead 10-0. That's home run number 2 for Carlos Gonzalez. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Cargo, this bud's for you. It's worth looking at again to see where this ball landed. Where did that ball land? That ball was tattooed to right field. Not a no-doubter, but man, it went pretty far. Off the facing of the upper deck. Here's Giambi. Hit hard to first. Right there is the first baseman, Pierce, out number 1. Wow.
The second baseman.
Well, let's take a look at the road to the show report for the Boston Red Sox. Well, Pawtucket lost to the Bison 6-10. While the Sea Dogs defeated the Rumble Ponies 4-1. The Sea Dogs are 12-15. You know how the Pawtucket Sox are. Here's Roberto Alomar, 2 for 3 here tonight. We're in the 5th inning. 2 runs have come in. Thanks to the 2-run home run by Cargo. Rip to right field, but right there's the right fielder. Makes the catch, 2 down. Oh, here is Ricky Henderson. Henderson 2 for 3 with a triple and a single and 3 runs batted in. The Red Hot Dom Mattingly is on deck if this inning continues. 2 runs in, Sox lead 10-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Into center field. Bradley Jr. is there, still running, makes the catch, side retired. But not before Cargo goes Gonzo with a 2-run home run off the facing of the upper deck. At the end of 5, it's the White Sox 10 and the Red Sox nothing. We march on to the 6th, and Brock Holt will be the batter. Grounded out back in the 3rd inning. Nolan back to work, nursing a 10-run lead. It's inside, 1-0. Then the pitch coming. Fouled straight back, 1-1. Popped him up first base side. Mattingly under this one. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting.
Well, Nolan Ryan reaching that ERA leaders that was entering today, and no question about it, if he continues in this run, he's possibly going to even up with Guidry. Christian Vasquez now the batter. And a fly ball foul, strike 1. And humid night, and you can see Nolan a little bit uncomfortable. He seems to be okay now. The 0-1 to Vasquez into center field, left center. Can of corn for Griffey. He's there. 2 down here in the 6th. Our next gamecast will be part of Super May. May 17th. It'll be back here at the stadium against Toronto. May 17th. Right here on WON 9. And on the 18th, Supergirl Inc. debuts. Ground ball. Oh, what a stop by Boggs. Will he get the runner to throw to first? And not in time. Oh, boy. Close but no cigar. They'll rule out a base hit, but good effort by Wade Boggs. Whoa. Here's Benintendi. That's the second hit of the ball game, by the way, for Boston. Takes it down low, 1-0. Here's Rectoria. Strike taken. 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul away, 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball foul. The pitch again, another foul ball. Nolan's got to be careful because Benintendi is sitting on all of these pitches and he's driving them out. Although foul ground. He wins the battle. No, what a strike. Nope. He struck him out. No. He made me look like a fool on that one. I thought he got him. He didn't get him this time. It's outside. 2-2 on Benintendi. He struck him out. Side retired. Middle of the 6th. 10-0 White Sox lead the Boston Red Sox in a beautiful night here at the stadium. Well, here's Don Mattingly, who's had himself quite a night, a 2-home run night. This was his second home run, a no doubt about it, 2-run home run. And here he is at the plate with the bases empty to kick off the bottom of the 6th inning. Into center. Can of corn for Bradley Jr., who makes the catch. 1 down in the 6th, and here's Reggie, who has been hitless in this contest with his hitting streak on the line. Jackson 0 for 3 tonight. Rip but foul. He would like to get that one back way out in front. Look at him look in the sky. He knows he missed it. Reggie 0 for 3 tonight. Lined out back in the 4th. The 0-1. Line base hit. His inning streak will be alive. He's on with a single. 1 down there in the 6th. Reminder, May 17th at 7 p.m. here at the stadium, the Sox will take on Toronto Blue Jays. And then May 18th, Supergirl 8 premieres on the U. And then the following week, May 24th, at 8 o'clock, Superwoman 3. And on May 26th, the Expos taking on the Marlins. So a busy, busy month on W.O.N. YouTube as Griffey hits one in the air to left center. Can of corn for Jackie Bradley Jr., who comes up and makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
So, now bring up Wade Boggs. Boggs 1 for 3 with a single and a run here tonight. Hitting at .507, 22 home runs, a couple of runs batted in as we begin the 2-out situation with a man at first here in the 6th inning. And that's lined to the right center. That could be problems, and it will be as it hits off the 385 sign. This could score a run if they want to. They want to, apparently. The throw is in time. Side retired. Reggie gambled and lost. End of 6. Sox 10, Boston nothing. 10-16-0 for the White Sox, 0-2-1 for the Red Sox. That's been it. Good crowd on hand. We hope to have the announcement on the attendance later on as the game progresses. It's been a fast-paced game. JT Martinez has been Nolan Ryan's strikeout puppy. Has struck out ugly in both times. For the first time, JT will not be striking out. He'll be out at first, though. Nice play by Gaddis to retire Martinez for the first out of the 7th. And here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2. Struck out and flew out. This crowd is into it. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Two one. Ground ball, base hit in the left. So Mookie's on with a hit. Hit number 3 of the ball game for Boston.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Bogaerts. 1 for 2 at a double back in the first 5th inning. Heard the crowd reaction to Bogaerts. The infield is in. The outfield's normal. He popped them up behind the plate. Can Gaddis get to it? The answer is yes. He makes the catch for out number 2 here in the 7th. Here's Steve Pearce, who walked back in the 2nd inning. Takes it outside, and Nolan a little bit having control problems, you could tell. 1-1 is the count. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
The pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again. One, two. Fouled away again. Again to 1-2. Rip but foul. We'll do it again. You wonder if he should continue throwing that pitch. I highly doubt that. Again to 1-2, and he misses that one barely. 2-2. Nolan just staring at the home plate umpire after that miss. 2-2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Running up Nolan's pitch count. He's at 82. Again to 2-2, and now it's full. The 3-2, popped them up in the shortstop side. Cargo under this one, puts it away, and Nolan Ryan continues to be impressive through 7. Time to stretch in the Bronx. Sox lead Boston 10-0. Johnson will come out of the bullpen to pitch for the Red Sox. He's 1-0, his ERA at 1.80. This is his 8th game. He's been in 7. He'll be facing Evan Gaddis. And Gaddis 2 for 3 here tonight with 2 doubles, an RBI, and a run. The Lumberjack man at the plate now for the White Sox, up by 10. Here in the 7th inning of play in game 1 of a 4-game weekend series. A ground ball. What a grab by Nunez. 1 down. Holy cow. Engel goes star on that one. Here's Cargo with a home run, a 2-run homer his last time up. A 2-run shot off the facing of the upper deck. Giambi's on deck. Cargo hits it the other way to left. And Benintendi makes the catch for out number 2 here in the 7th. It's a 10-run lead for the Sox, but right now it just seems like a low-scoring game. Sox have not scored a huge ton of runs like they have most of the season in the early part. Still 10-0 either way you look at it, but the bullpen for the Red Sox trying to keep the Sox offense at bay. That will not help. Giambi with a blast. So long, farewell. No doubt about that one. The Giambino adds 1 more on the board. It's 11-0, and that's home run number 1 of the year for Jason Giambi. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Jason Giambi, this bud's for you. It's a Glenn Head reception from Roberto Alomar. He knew it. That was a no-doubter that went to the lower deck in right field. And the Sox have now an 11-run lead. And here's Roberto Alomar now batting on the right side of the plate against Brian Johnson. And Alomar tattoos one to center, but can't corn for Bradley Jr. side retire. But the Sox get 1 run Off the bat of the Giambino. At the end of 7 is the Sox 11, Boston nothing. We're now going to pause for station identification and a sneak peek of Supergirl 8 and Superwoman 2.
This is WON Brooklyn.
Sound I hear. Sounds like ticking, but where could it be coming from? If the ticking's not coming from inside the car, that can only mean one thing. I knew she was behind this, but she won't get away with it. Not for 1 second.
You're the one behind all of the crime in Chicago, not me. I'm not your ordinary superheroine. You can't just... You can't...
We're back at the stadium as we hit the 8th inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. now the batter. A tough day for Bradley. 2 groundouts, 0 for 2. Average now sitting at .337 as Boston's getting shut out 11-0. Here in the top of the 8th inning in the first of 4 from the stadium between these two clubs. Nolan pitching a shutout right now. Delivers a strike 0-1 as he's at 85 pitches. Time this inning's over, he could be over 90 or maybe even 100, depending on how this inning goes. As Bradley now behind 1-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, 2. He struck him out. Strikeout number 10 for Nolan Ryan here in the 8th.
The second baseman, Brock Holt.
Brock Holt now the batter. Strike, 0-1. Holt tonight 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. Oh, 1. Fouled away 0-2. Into the Boston dugout. Look out. Oh, 2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Again, the 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Crowd of 32,607 here at the old stadium. Good crowd for a Thursday night game. Probably going to go a little bit more bigger next time. That's a flicker and foul. The pitch number 96 coming as is the beach ball kind of a game. One, 2. Ground ball, base hit in the right. Here comes a throw to first. Not in time. Whoa. Reggie was close, but no cigar. 1 down here in the 8th. Nolan at 93 pitches. This could be his final inning, but we shall see. The batter now is Christian Vázquez. Struck out and flew out. The infield is in. The outfield's normal. Nolan sitting on 10 strikeouts here tonight. The throw is not into. They're not going to throw anyway, but it's a strike anyway. Strike 1.
At the ball.
That hooked him right there. 1-1.
1-1.
Nolan's just glaring at the umpire. He's been having issues with him throughout the night. Popped him up behind the plate. Can Gaddis get to that ball? He does. Holy cow, what a play by Gaddis. 2 down. Here's Aguado Nunez. 1 for 3 with a single back in the 6th. Line foul. Strike 1. The 0-1. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
The pitch. He struck him out. That's number 11 for Nolan. Side retired. One-hitter man is stranded. We march on to the bottom of the 8th. The White Sox shutting out Boston 11-0. Well, Ricky Henderson, 2 for 4 here tonight. Tripled and singled. Leads off the bottom of the 8th. His triple drove in the first run of the game. Sox have not looked back ever since. Hot shot, base hit up the middle. He's 3 for 4 tonight. He's got a single, a double, and a triple. And it's just a home run shy of the cycle. Battling up Don Mattingly. What a night Mattingly has had. A 2 home run night, a couple of hits and RBIs here and there. Lines it foul, strike 1. Mattingly 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. He's a home run shy of 40, which would tie Reggie in the home run race. A high drive to right center. This could be it. Bradley Jr. on his horse. It's gone. So long, farewell. Mattingly, a 3 home run night. 2-run shot. And it's 40th of the year. And it's a 13-0 White Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Don Mattingly, it is bird for you. So Reggie Jackson and Mattingly both have 40, while Griffey leads with 44. The home run race is on. And speaking of Reggie, he's coming to the plate for a face Heath Hembree out of the bullpen. So the Sox get another home run, this time a 2-run shot off the bat of Mattingly. And now here's Reggie.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reggie.
To left field. Benintendi's got it, 1 down. Helping up Ken Griffey Jr. Ken, a couple of hits here and there here tonight. We'll tell you his stats in a moment if we get a chance. As he walks to the batter's box, he is 1 for 4 with just a single. His average now dips to .494, but that could change with one swing of the bat. Swing, and there is right field. Goodbye, number 45 for Griffey. So long, farewell. 13-0 White Sox. And look at Griffey. He knows he's happy with that. He leads Mattingly and Jackson in the home run race by 5, 45-40. Nevertheless, it's a 14-0 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Ken Griffey Jr., this bud for you, man. He got all of that one. Not a no-doubter, but just a rip. What a shot. Here's Boggs. Another hot shot, base hit. So Hembry has come in and has delivered some hot shots. Only got one out of it. And now bring up Evan Gattis. You kind of always see when it's a blowout, the Sox, that's when they turn on the Jets in the last inning of their bat of the game. Gattis to right center. That could be problems. Bradley Jr. can't get to it. It's off the wall. Second and third and one down for Cargo. So in the game, which is right now a blowout, has become a blowout. If you're Nolan Ryan, what are you thinking? Say, come on, hurry up, boys. Let's get a double play. So he can get on the mound and finish up this game. He's near 100 pitches. As Cargo tattoos one to right center, that will not be caught. That'll easily score 2 runs. It's 16-0 here in the 8th. So Cargo with a big night tonight delivers another hit and brings in a couple of more runs as the game has begun to slip away from the Red Sox. Well, it's been slipping away since the first pitch. Here's Giambi, who hit a home run his last time up and now rips a bullet to first, and it's out number 2. I said later, Mom. Later. So here's Alomar. And if he gets on, all eyes will be on Mattingly. He will get on with a base hit to right. And Alomar will scoot into second with a double. It's 17-0. And now it's all up to Henderson to try to get on, so all eyes will be on Mattingly. Mattingly sitting on 3 home runs here tonight. A total of 40 this season. Tied with Reggie. 5 back of Ken Griffey, who hit a home run in this inning. As Dornberg will come in to pitch to try to get that elusive third out. He's got a tough customer, Ricky Henderson. 2 singles, and by the way, he did not get a double. My mistake on that. So a runner at second base, an RBI chance for Ricky Henderson. Mattingly is on deck. A chopper foul, strike 1. If Henderson gets on, it'll give Mattingly a chance. Into right, and he will get on. If it stays in the air long enough, it won't. Side retired. Sox score a couple of runs, leave a couple of men on base. Last 6 for Boston. They're going to need it, down 17-0. Last chance for Boston, down 17-0. And the Sox 3 outs away from taking game 1 of this 4-game weekend series. Most importantly, 3 outs away from a shutout and 3 outs away from their 30th win of the year to improve their record to 30-1. That's impressive, folks, to kick off the 2019 season. Benintendi flies one to left, down the line. Henderson makes the catch, 1 down. Sox 2 outs away from a W. As Nolan Ryan hit 100 pitches. J.D. Martinez 0 for 3 tonight. With 2 strikeouts and a ground out under his belt, is coming up to the batter's box. Nolan with 100 pitches under his belt, trying to shut out Boston. Delivers a strike, 0-1. Last inning of regulation. Sox 2 outs away from a win against Boston. Nolan trying to complete game performance right now, trying to clear it out. Try to shut down Boston.
Nope, that's down.
Missed that one. 1-1. Boy, he's just looking. He's really had some arguments with the umpire. Haven't seen him talk, but you could say his facial expressions say it all. The 1-1. Popped him up. Mattingly. Near Alomar. He makes the catch. And the New York White Sox are not away from a win, and the last hope for Boston is Mookie Betts and the 32,000 plus at the stadium who came here to see this game are on their feet. Knowing they're 1 out away from not only the 30th one of the year, but 1 out away from a shutout. What a way to kick off this season in the month of May, huh, folks? 2 outs, 17-0 Sox lead. The pitch is upside, up high, 1-0. What can Alex Cora be thinking right now? The 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and Boston down to their final strike. And the 32,600 plus here at the old stadium are starting to get on their feet and are starting to make some noise. 17-0 Sox lead. This will be pitch number 107 for Ryan. The 1-2, ground ball base hit down the line. And Mookie going to second, and throw by Henderson, and he's out! The Sox win! Ricky Henderson with a game-winning outfield assist. Holy cow! What a way to end the game. Nolan Ryan gets win number 6. He preserves the shutout, and the Sox take game 1 of a 4-game series, 17-0, and improve their record to 30-1. We'll see on May 17th back at the stadium against Toronto. Until then, so long from the Bronx. Final score: White Sox 17, Boston nothing.
This is WON Brooklyn.